Hey foodies, I am Ruchika and I welcome to my channel The Artist Kitchen. Today we will see the American side dish, that is onion rings with Indian touch, and I am sure you will love it. And if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So let's begin. For the rings, I am using here 3 medium size of the onion and remove the outer cover of the onion, and we are going to cut out in the ring shape. Usually we cut for the salad purpose like that. We want a ring out of the onion like this. We cut into the slice and out the rings from the each pieces and discard the middle portion of the onion. So exactly we want the rings. So we need a very sharp serrated knife for cut this ring. Serrated knives helps you to cut the rings in proper shape. So make sure you only using serrated knife. It is slightly time taken, but trust me, the result is worth having. After few minutes, our all rings is ready. So it should like this, not very thin, not very small. It should a medium size of rings. Now jump into the next step. Here I am taking one bowl and adding 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Basically, we need a batter like pakoda consistency. So, with 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, I am adding with this 2.5 tablespoons of corn flour. It gives a crunchy, crispy texture of this ring. So here I am adding corn flour and followed by the spice mix, Italian spice mix. So here I am using a oregano for the better taste and few chili flakes to enhance the flavor. Actually you can avoid this, skip this. You can also use your any masala like kitchen king masala, garam masala, but Italian herbs gives extra flavor in this recipe. So here I am also using a salt and a ginger garlic paste in it. Ginger garlic paste gives a like Indian touch in this recipe. So this is the must have in this recipe. And finally the hero of this recipe, a soda. You can also use water for mixing the batter, but soda makes a batter lighter and fluffy. So that the soda, using of soda is very good choice. And mix, and we need this type of consistency, a slightly thin of pakoda's consistency. So yeah, after that we are going to coat this onion rings, dip it in the batter of all-purpose flour and coat with a breadcrumbs. You can also use a cornflakes crumb, but in this recipe breadcrumb goes well. So step by step, one by one, you dip it in the batter and coat with the breadcrumbs and keep it aside. See, you would notice some mess going on the bowl of the breadcrumb. So in this case you can use two fork, one for the mixing in the batter and another fork to mix the coat. So if you are okay with this mess like I did, so you can do with a one fork. So it's not going to different in your taste, right? So avoid that. So step by step, one by one, I am dipping in the batter of the ring and coat well in the breadcrumbs and keep it aside. So here is my all rings coated well. It has been coated with all the flavors and it will be turn out very tasty, trust me. So for few minutes, around 10 to 15 minutes, we are going to refrigerate these rings, and after that we are going to deep fry them. So after 10 to 15 minutes, we are going to deep fry these rings on medium high flame, and it takes around 2 to 3 minutes for a super crunch. So you notice our rings going to turn out a golden color, and it takes around 2 to 3 minutes approximate, and our crispy, crunchy and tasteful rings is ready. Take out from the oil and put it into the kitchen towel, and further we are going to repeat the steps of frying for all the rings and put it one by one in the oil as your frying pan or kadai allows. I mean, if your pot, your kadai is big, you can fry as many as rings at a time. So for the space constant, I am frying a very little slice of the ring. So yeah, I had another batch also ready, and take it out and keep it aside. It's contact with air and it's become a more crispy, and another batch of the onion rings going to fry. So here are all rings is ready. You can hear the crispy sound. So here I am making a special seasoning for this rings. So here I am using a spice mix of cumin powder, powdered sugar, chaat masala and Kashmiri red chili powder, and give it a good mix and spread and sprinkle on the onion rings and give it a gentle mix, and it will going to turn out a very delicious dish. So you can see over here how crispy and crunchy they look. So ta-da! You can have with these rings with a tea time snacks and a side dish with your delicious meal, side dish with your fried dal, and you can use a lots of way, and it's enhance your taste bud. So what are you waiting for, guys? Go and make it and have it and enjoy it.